All right, welcome back. I tried to upload that video. I said I'm gonna show you guys my artwork. That way you could kind of get an understanding and know that I have an art degree. So when I talk about these paintings, you'll understand that I have some history. I know what I'm talking about, and I use directional lines. I definitely use directional lines. So say like this piece here, these are all directional lines pointing to what? This basket of figs, right? 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 This is about a piece I did, titled it Addiction. It's not about any type of physical addiction or whatnot. It's about controlling your flesh. So everything's going here, right? Now she's a photograph painting, so she is pointing there. She's like, yeah, this fool got troubles, yo, he tripping, oh my goodness, right? But that's just a coincidence, okay? That's just a photograph to show you that, all right? Just because, well, I don't know if you can see here, it's more realism, but just because I paint like that don't mean an artist can't paint like that. Or just because an artist paints like this doesn't mean he or she can't paint like, that, or realism. So this one here has directional lines. An artist will take you on a journey, like you gotta start here. It's telling a story. As an artist, no different than the book. So this was done at a live painting at a park. It was at a Black Lives Matter rally, but everybody was Mexican except me, which was cool. My buddy invited me to do live painting, and so this is gonna attract your eye. Okay, so you're gonna start here. Then you're gonna follow it to this pointer, the nose of the skeleton. That's a pointer. I put an arrow there. I put an arrow here. See the pointer, his ankle, all the way up his leg, all the way up to the tips of his fingers, all the way to the eyeball. Now you're bouncing back up here with this, what is this? This energy, this, out of his head. What's this? Yeah, it's another planet. That's more light sources. Yeah, I hit another planet. So yeah, I was on it back then. Now, however, I was also on, this is like maybe 6 years ago I painted this. So count them, the little teepees or umbrellas. Yeah, umbrellas? No, teepees for me. Yes, I put sticks, but no, there's 12 plus 13. For who? Dinah, right? Jacob had 12 sons. We said I'll talk about why Jacob walked with the limp. He had 12 kids, it's uneven, but he did have Dinah. How do you spell Dinah in Hebrew? How do we spell Dinah? Let's see. Let's do a quick one. D-I-N-A. DNA. Dinah. D. Dana. N-A. But I, right? How we do it? I-C-D-N-A in Dinah. You can't have a people without a female. DNA, Dinah. Okay? What are we talking about? Remember? DNA. The fish. Remember? So they're telling stories. She's pointing. Meditate. Meditate. You're like, yeah, I know. However, what am I saying here? I painted this. Go inside, meditate. See? You can start anywhere you want. You're going to end up wherever I want you to. And these big old hands that say, meditate, go inside. Right? No face, why? Because I want you to see the shapes. Right? I want you to see the shapes. Okay? So now I'm going to show you like my latest piece. That way you could, see these line sighting and what we do as artists. And apparently, like I said, this is our art. All right. So I'll show you this piece. Let's see. So I started this piece literally like 2 years ago. And if you look and see, you could tell, yeah, I met my twin flame here. Okay. But we'll talk about that another time. So I start here. You see, like my other piece, I kind of start in the corners. But you follow this ice skate, the skate, all the way up to her leg, to the arm pointing up, all the way to what? What I want you to see, the two sticks. broken apart, but they'll be rejoined, right? See the little crack? That's what I'm pointing you to. See the arrow? See the arrow? Yeah, it's purpose. Back down. See the snow line? Down to what? Perfect. Go here, it's broken. Something got broke between her and her daughter. Okay. So you go back through what? I said us. Oh, it's the U.S. canteen, military, yeah. Us, being who? Twin flame. Her. Individually, your flesh and your spirit. But back through her. So what's going to be here? A child, like skating. Her as a child. Because what got broken happened when she was a child. So that's how artists communicate. 22 lines. Count them. Do all your thing. Here. Star of David. You call it Eno. I called it Spirit and Earth. The Star of David. One triangle. Two triangle. See? Yeah, purposely. So it talks to your spirit. So you see that, you'll be like, oh, there's something about it. But someone who's not connected with themselves or anything else, they'll just be like, oh, it's a painting of like a house, a kitchen, what is it? So anyway, I just showed you that. That way we could get to these. This is interesting. We'll start here. Well, we'll do this one quickly. All right. What's that say? I see man like trees. It's the scripture, right? The Bible. I see man like trees. What the blind man said. Which, of course, he wasn't blind, deaf, stupid, and, a paraplegic. He knew men weren't trees. But look at this tree. You see that tree? Yeah. You see that tree? See that tree's headpiece? Yeah, see? Now you get it? Yeah, the artist is talking to you. I see man like trees. So when we read scripture, we have to look at the analogy, the similarities between like men and trees. And this is a movement. See, this leg is up. Now it's coming down. That's what he's pointing to with that toe. It'll go up. And then he's pointing over here with his right hand, right? What's he pointing to? So I don't even have to count these beads. I know there's 12. I counted them already. Okay, there's 12. What's he pointing to? What, this? What? What are those? There's one, but no, we already talked about it. What? The cross. Those are 2 X's. The cross, chromosome, right? You guys talk about Akashic records and all. That's what it is. It's just remembering and reminding yourself. How so? Because I did it years prior. In all my artwork, all my cityscapes have the same thing. The cross, the chromosome. So that's a ship, buried ship. This is like a pyramid, but a prison house. History, okay? That's will these dead bones rise. Yeah, and through what? Knowledge. Through knowledge, they'll rise. Through knowledge, I'll point you out to what? With the toe and the foot, what's that road? And the light, see? What's it pointing to with that road? See? It's all purposely. Everything's purpose, okay? With art. Now, this is our art. They'll say some Frenchman did this or whoever. But no, we painted this. This dude here, like his brother, his family painted this, okay? They say, now this here is a great one. This is what we're going to kind of get into. Cause I saw something here, like crazy. Some of you might see it. I might make another video. I'm going to go a little further. But this says it's painted in 1671 by, it says Indians of New Mission something something. I'll have to figure, I can't read that. All right. It's in the, the Americas. Okay. Let's see. This here is a story of what? Let's see what we see. I looked at it. I bought it on here earlier. I never saw this till a couple days ago. And, I had to take it all in. All right. So this here you look at this dude, look at his neck and his shoulder. It's out, it's way over here. Like, did a kid draw it? No, no, no. He's doing something. But I look and I found that there's this line from his profile all the way down to the fringes, to this figure's fringes, to this figure back here. See here? It goes, it's like a circle. It's like she's falling, right? Like she's falling to the earth. Okay. So, this artist got some sick line sighting. Because here you can continue with the loop all the way through her. See, now you see that her head goes where this missing part is. See, her head's supposed to be here, is what he's saying. This is your story of Adam and Eve in the Americas, right? Her head's supposed to be here. They're connected. You see that swoop? When she's falling, okay? So this, let's be real. Check the profile, right? Look like Al Roker, right? What is that? Could tell that's a man. I could tell it's a female. Okay, it's a female. What's that? What's them shoulders looking like, right? Why is one in, one covered? Over here, both uncovered, right? Up here, both uncovered, the breast, both uncovered, right? Both uncovered. Up here, yep, you're gonna cover one, cover them both. You're gonna cover one, cover them both. You're gonna cover one, cover them both, right? See, you're gonna cover one, she say, cover them both. Yeah, why just one, she say? To show a story, that's half and half. What were we talking about? What was I been saying for years? Something happened over here. See, remember? You have to rewind. Something went wonky. Okay, but the artist is telling you, right? See, because his head ain't on right. His thinking's not right, huh? See a little white spot on his hair? Yeah, his head's not on right. He ain't seeing things right, because what? See, Adam, she already fell. Eve, this character already gave her some of the fruit. See, she's on her way down. She's falling, right? So now Adam can't see clearly, because look at, see, if Adam could see clearly, he see that little tiny foot in the foreground and this big man foot back here. Giant man foot. Tell me it's not a man foot. And why is this one smaller? The artist knows foreshortening. The artist knows perspective. But he's telling you, nope, that's half man, half woman, right? That's what he's telling you. Look at the shoulders. Look like Neil deGrasse Tyson. Well, look like I'm not the only one who thought this back in 1671. Someone else thought this. Okay. That's Eve on her way down. She fell. She bit the fruit. Let's see what else we see. The arrow, his bow and arrow. I saw this. I'm like, well, it looks like a snake head, right? Looks like a snake head. But no, that's a pointer. Is it pointing to the snake? See the snake? Kind of looks like a shadow. I could have made a clear snake. But see the long tongue? He could have made a clear snake. But now he's pointing it to you. And then you're like, just in case you don't see the story, this is what the artist do. What's in its hand? Nothing. That's just a crease in his clothing. Keep going down. And what's this line? That's a cane. Yeah, see, she's holding a cane. She, S-H-E, she and he. Her, he and her. Right? Shim, him and she. Right? See her holding the cane? That's cane. Cane, crooked. I said, why did Jacob walk with a limp? We'll talk about it later. Cane. Why you walk with a limp? What you need a cane for? When you crooked. You crooked. A cane. Okay? Not willing and able. Cane. Alright? We'll talk more about the cannibal too. There's another way you could look at that. There's another way I've seen that as far as the offering is your children. So basically it was like, Cain was basically mating with something that wasn't genetically or blood like Hebrew. So it was like the fruit, in the trees, whereas Abel was, offering up Hebrew children, But still, it plays correct in all ways. You put them together, cannibal, has to do with meat and eating it. So back to this story of Adam and Eve here in America. See, now you can start counting things. Okay. I don't know who that is back there in the boat. See, I don't know. That like the crocodile, a gator? What is that, a gator? What is that? Were there other people here? Yeah, they look like us, but see, we got tricked. Look, we're wearing fringes and everything, right? The fringes. But I don't see what's up with this here, I got this American flag going on, right? See, follow the line to the hand. She's like, nah, I already dealt with Eve. Eve's going down. I already dealt with her. See, so now Adam can't see straight. His head's on backwards. His head ain't on straight. See, his thinking's not right. Then the other part of his bow is pointing to what? Up here in the sky? Looks like spiritual warfare in the heavens. Can't make it out, but that's what I do. Yeah, we painted it. Where are they going? Where is he pointing to? Home. Right? He made a home. Okay? With these trees, with these other trees in the garden. Yeah, it ain't about fruit, people. These are all fruit. So it's the garden. Okay, but it's called what? Indians of New Mexico something? What? See, the Indians, Garden of Eden. What's this stripes here? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The number of man, maybe kind of 7, but see, you have to use your eye. What's that even look like? I don't see my mouse, but it's 2 circles in a shot. I don't know, but no, I do it. I'll show you. I do things. Okay, I hide things in my paintings. Let's see. Well, I hide a lot of flying things and things in windows that you can't see here. All right, but the pinky finger points it out. My fingers point stuff out. This one, there's it. Yeah, I always hide like UFOs. Okay, so it usually be like this finger will be pointing it out or something. They always hide in the city or something. But I have a lot of other paintings I could show you, but for all this, I'm gonna just leave these paintings here. I'm not gonna incorporate any other artwork in any other of my videos. It'll just be these. I found these all by random. Okay, it's just, come on, look at the line siding. Look at that. It's an arrow pointing all the way up to what? Meditate. Go inside. Pointing to what? The fish. We went over that. The exact same shape. Exact same shape. I copied it. Okay. And flipped it around. Alright? Flip it around, turn it upside down. Then you start seeing things straight, Like you'll see the eagle here in the clouds. See? The eagle wing and the eagle head. See, I was thinking his head was off because the artist wanted to point his head over here. Sometimes artists just want to balance out the canvas, so they'll do stuff